Donkerbos is a San community farm. There are about 150 San people living on the farm, and it's the only farm of the 3 farms that actually are 100% San owned.
The farm itself is just a tiny settlement where people can live, and it's completely remote. It lies approximately 250 kilometers away from the regional capital, Omaheke.
About 26 kilometers is on a 2-track road, which is really sandy, and you need a 4x4 vehicle to reach the village. Most of the cars don't go there. If you find a car that's going there, to either be a government vehicle, a dairy vehicle, or Omba vehicle. And you definitely need a 4x4 to reach Donkerbos.
Donkerbos owns only one car, and in fact it's not the community who owns this car. It's only one person who is working for the health clinic in the nearby Talismanis. And that's the only car what the community have access to. For them to leave the farm, it is very difficult because they don't have any means of transport. And there are only very few people who have donkey carts or horses, what would make them easier to leave.
Donkerbos belongs to the Ministry of Land Reform. Decisions that are made by the ministry. Rules that are implemented by the ministry. It doesn't only have to be those people at Donkerbos itself at the moment that will stay there forever. There might be other people that will be resettled there. It's a communal farm where everybody who is allowed to farm there or settle there can settle wherever they want.
People don't have the rights to pass it down for their descendants, so they just have the right to stay there for 99 years, but they don't have the right to choose where they would like to stay. They don't have the right to choose their neighbors. They can just apply for resettlement and they get resettled at a random place, which can also happen to be Donkerbos.
They have no network. Absolutely. Unless you are so lucky you can get on a hill somewhere or on a tree somewhere.
No network.
You might get network for them to communicate with someone. In terms of irons, fridges, TVs, they cannot use them there. There is absolutely no way they can use, unless probably by a video, a DVD player, and by a TV, and that's all they can play using the solar power. But apart from that, which they can most of the time not afford or have no interest in anyway. There's no modern appliances that they use. Maybe one person they've got cell phones, because when they travel to Talismanis they can call other family members.
A typical San house is made of either materials what they can find in the field, like wooden sticks and cow dung and mud and other sort of materials, grasses. And if they are more advanced, then they can buy corrugated iron sheets, what they can build up a house from.
They don't really build houses out of bricks because it's even not available there. You have to really order from somewhere else, and they just don't have that kind of income to build. And it's also just the way they feel. It's much more easier to just go into the field and collect what is there and then build. So it get old, build again, and that's just how they live. According to age-old San lifestyle, they build these houses just enough for the whole family. So you can have like 4 people sleeping in one structure.
In their houses, they don't have any beds, so when it comes to sleeping, when the night is coming, usually they sleep on the floor. They put down some blankets, but that's the only thing what protects them from the coldness of the ground, which is very problematic, especially in the winter times, and it gets very cold.
A bed is not a cultural thing for San person. It's just something that when they move to big cities, then it becomes part of it and they start to learn to use it and so on. I find San people to be subdued. They are patient. I find them to be kind. respectful, keeping their distance. I find them to be accommodating, especially when you visit in. You need information, they would sit and talk to you, they would listen to you.
When we were in the field and we were interviewing them, they were always ready to answer a few questions, and they put aside everything almost instantly.
In terms of lifestyle, I don't think there are people who like to, some of them, like to save for tomorrow. It's either today and tomorrow something else will turn up. It's like the flow of life. I mean, they just there, and it's evident throughout all the centuries that they just survive that way. It's another lifestyle. If somebody gets money, it gets shared. If the old lady gets paid, it gets shared. If somebody goes and buys maybe 3 sweets and there are 7 kids, everybody will have to chew from it. So they have a way of getting everybody to have a piece and be part of the family, which you don't find anywhere else, which I haven't found anywhere else. The level of protecting each other, the level of just connecting and just being a unit, and a steady, strong unit, anytime, anywhere. They always stay together.